folks, Lester here, and thank you for joining me at the beautiful JL Ranch. It's about 2:45, I think, 3 o'clock my time. I want to show you something. I'm pulling into the ranch property to go give Danny her next round of antibiotics, but I noticed something I want to point out to you over here. So as you guys can see, now we have Jezebel, who's gone off by herself. Now, it's not uncommon to see Jezebel, separated from the rest of the herd, because Jezebel does, in fact, sometimes go off alone. She's quite the loner, but I feel like, well, I'll tell you, to be honest, I feel quite nervous. And with having the couple of setbacks that we've had with what I thought was a very successful Longhorn operation here, I feel like now it's time to go back and kind of rethink everything. And I've just not been real sure of what and how things went wrong with our last couple of babies. So I'll wait a minute before I tell the whole story, because there's people are going to be jumping in a little bit late. But I just want to point out over here that Jezebel is off by herself. All of the other cows are up underneath their summer barn. That's an open-aired barn. And there's several underneath the big oak tree, all laying around the water troughs there, keeping cool. It's an extremely hot day. But Jezebel has chosen to walk off over here by herself. So it's not uncommon to see cows laying in the shade during the heat of the day. Don't believe that thing about when cows lay down, it means it's going to rain. That is not true. I can promise y'all, a lot of things that you've learned growing up, the old wives' tales, are not always true. Cows will lay down every day and throughout the day. And they're just like us. When it gets hot, they don't want to do much. They do not want to be in this blazing sun out trying to graze. This pasture is 10 acres. We have amazing grass here, and it's plenty to sustain the cows for a time. It won't be much longer, and we'll make some separations. But I'm going to talk a lot about how we're going to separate. I've kind of had a change of heart about a lot of things lately. I know that talking about those things in a live video is not smart, because I'm not mad. I'm not even upset. But I know that on a live video, most people in the chat don't really want to listen to the presenter. They only want to talk with each other. And that's fine. I end up repeating myself multiple times, and people still don't hear the message I'm trying to get across. So no, I'm happy to have you. I'm more than happy to have you here, and I'll certainly take you up with me. And I'll let you see as much as I can possibly show you on a video. But I just wanted to point out, as I'm pulling in, Jezebel is over here by herself. So we're going to start paying close attention. Everybody has known for the longest time that by mid-August, and then of course all of September, and then we'll have a few even going into October, we're going to have quite a few babies being born here. We are having some complications. You guys already know. This is nothing new. If you've not watched any of the Longhorn Lester channels, then you wouldn't know. But we're having some really major complications with Duke of Dumfries. And that is his official name, Duke of Dumfries. We named him that in honor of Ben Best, Farmer Ben, who helped me yesterday with the delivery of that little fella. Oh man, what a day. Yesterday was something. It was something. I'll also let you all know, and then Jamie will talk about it more. I know that she made a full-length video that she's going to put together tomorrow morning. But you guys should know that we did transport that fella last night, very late, over to Texas A&M University. And so Duke of Dumfries is getting all the help that he can get from, in my opinion, the best doctors out there for veterinary medicine. And so thank you all so much for keeping not only Duke of Dumfries in your prayers, but also our sweet Danny. Now, I have to give Danny antibiotics every 12 hours. I gave it to her last night when we got home, right at 2:30. And so I stayed here last night. I woke up with them this morning, and everything was fine. Danny still, or at least when I left here a couple of hours ago, Danny was still working to expel everything from her system, from all of the afterbirth. But I'm not going to go into the medical details about what's wrong with Duke of Dumfries, our little bull, Danny's baby. But anybody who was able to see that live birth yesterday knows that it was a quite traumatic experience for him and for his mother. And he was exposed to, guys, I'm so very sorry that I forgot the names. I don't know medical terms, and so you have to help me with the names. But he was exposed. He was exposed to his own feces and inhaled and ingested and all the things, that stuff. And so he's going to have a real fight ahead of him. I don't know. Yes, everyone is saying it in the comments. I just don't have on my glasses. Meconium, maybe, is that, I'm probably saying that wrong. Meconium, maybe. But when that placenta separates, and which is, I believe, what happened. And guys, I shouldn't even go into this because I don't know what I'm telling you. I don't want to sound like a complete idiot. So just do me a favor and let Jamie explain all the medical terms. That's her thing, not mine. She's always been the person to make sense of all of my blabber. And most of you women who have a partner know that your husband just blabbers and you make sense of it all. That's very normal. So could we just say that she's the brains and I'm the muscle? I would rather just say that she's the brains and I'm the muscle, not I'm just a big doofus. All right. I do have my girls with me. Hey, girls. Well, like I said, it's hot. Guys, and on hot days, you just want to lay down and relax. I'm going to put my seatbelt back on, even though I'm on the private drive going up. I just don't want that chime to annoy you all. Yeah, friends, it's hard. I feel like I'm not batting very well this birthing season. Not batting very well. If you put a number to it, I'm not batting very well. And we have several more cows to go. But I'm relieved in the fact that Duke of Dumfries, we can just call him the Duke if you want to, I don't care. Some are calling him Dumpy. That's cute too. But he is in good hands right now. And we just hope that these doctors can find a way to save his little life. And then we're going to focus all of our attention on Danny. We're doing everything that the vet instructed. I will let you know that it is so very difficult to find large animal vets in our area. And so the 2-hour drive to Texas A&M is something that we're very blessed to be able to do. It's a long drive, but I tell you what, they're in great hands. We have not been recommended to bring Danny in. So anyone who's going to say Danny should be in, guys, I'm going to go ahead and listen to the vets and not the internet. No offense. No offense to you all. You're wonderful people, and I'm sure you have a world of knowledge. But Danny, as of right now, you can see for yourself, she's there amongst all the other cows, and that's where she wants to be. She's right there on the edge of the barn, laying there right beside Tex, and there's a whole group of cows inside the barn today. Danny is one of them. I'm going to go inside the RV and draw up the penicillin, and then I'll walk out and give her a dose. We're giving it heavy. She's getting 12. I think that's milliliters, but I'm not certain. But it's 12 on the syringe, okay? Remember, I'm not the brains, I'm just the muscle. Okay? I'm just the muscle. But I'll tell you what, I love that little girl, Danny. I mean, I just love her. And she did a great job yesterday, the best that she could. And pulling a calf is not something that you enjoy doing. It's so very dangerous, just not only for the calf, but also for the mom. And a lot of folks don't understand that part about how dangerous it is for the mom. Let's just walk over real fast. I'm not going to keep you guys a long time, but while we have all the cows right here together, I'll just walk over with you and have a peek, and then I'll come back and do all of the injections and stuff. Come on, girls. Can y'all come down? Let me help you, Stella. Come on, sweetie. I got you. Hi, everybody. Wag your tail, sweetie. Wag your Stella. Hi, everybody. Watch out, Stella. I'm closing the door. I'm closing the door, sweetie. Stella's not done that in a while. If it feels like I'm walking side to side with a sway, I promise it's not my swag. It's not swagger. This is not my swagger. This is because my knees hurt like hell, okay? I'm just gonna tell you, my knees hurt like hell. Up and down yesterday with this darn Danny, I swear, wore my knees out. Hey, let me check something real fast. I hope that the Wi-Fi didn't just kick on. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I think that we're good. Sometimes when you pull up the RV, your Wi-Fi will connect automatically, and we don't want that to happen. I get a better signal from the cell phone tower right across the street than I do. Boy, look at everybody. Such lazy bums, all of them. Hey, Chucky Poo. I did fill up their waters before I left a little bit ago. All I did was ran home to do my chores and to wet the animals down over there. Guys, I'm very familiar with making that drive back and forth. You don't have to worry about the driving time. I am very familiar with making that little drive. I have to do it around a certain time of day because that's when the animals are expecting their cool off. And that's all I did was went home to cool everybody off, spray everybody down, and I always feed Carl. So this is kind of cute. Even though they're no longer babies, I have Norma Jean, who's laying beside her mom, Marilyn. I have Lord Grayson, who's laying here alongside his mom, Gracie. You can't really see very well, but right on the other side of Santana is Calamity Jane. It's cute. Now, of course, you got some guys who like to act tough. In saying so, look over behind the tree. Can y'all see who that is? Who's laying beside Waylon, his daddy? He's a daddy's boy. So Prince Willie Joe is a daddy's boy. He's hanging out with daddy. And that's really cute, I think. That's really cute. I can't see where everybody else is at. But they're all here. Danny and Ruby. Of course, there's Chucky, Tex. They're all here, friends. That's Patsy. Hi, sweetie. You're the talk of the town today, baby. You're the talk of the town. We all love you so much. We do, sweetie. We love you so much. She's like, why my tummy hurt so much? What's wrong with my tummy, Daddy? Sweetie, I don't know. But we have a vet coming out to us tomorrow. If she does not feel like... What's wrong, Stella? Stella's growling. Stella was growling. What's wrong, sweetie? I wonder why Stella's growling. So, yeah, we're going to have a vet come out tomorrow, just one of our local vets. We've already made sure that's going to happen, just to kind of do a quick checkup on her and make sure everything is fine. They will do a very thorough examination. But we've been instructed just to give her penicillin shots and then painkillers. She takes the painkillers in her muffins. So what a wonderful treat to have the muffins that you guys have sent. That's so very sweet of you. You can slide those painkillers right into her muffins, and she's happy with that. And then I have to go by with the penicillin and just give her a little shot right in the behind hip area. All right. So that's what's going on with the cows. For those who are joining late, well, you'll have to back it up. Horses are fine. They have already had their morning meal, and I do not feed them again till late evening, around 7:30 or 8. So they're fine. They're just along the fence line because they want to visit with you all. Lex goes back to his mom today. Jamie drove him yesterday. I was tied up over here. So Jamie drove him to Gigi and Pawpaw's and dropped him off. And then he had an overnight with them. As of right now, G and Pop are going to drive him over to his favorite barber shop and drop him off. Jamie's going to go over and pick him up from his barber shop and drive him to Houston to meet his mom. So I really want to say thank you to Jamie for helping out with all of these things that should be my responsibility. But I'll tell you what, these cows, boy, these cows 1 week and horses the next, and it's always something, ain't it? I think you guys feel the same way as I do about that. Hi, beautiful girl. How are you, sweetie? Oh, holy moly's. Door to my tack room is wide ass open again. No. 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 The good news is that's not the first time. There's nothing in there to mess with. So any of these horses going in there to look around is just to do that, just to look around. There's nothing to do in there. I don't know why you guys... So what happens is that door does not close all the way. Hi, baby. Hi, sweet Rita. Hello, beautiful girl. Baby girl, you're such a wonderful thing. You know that? You are the sunshine in my life. Oh, okay, I'm not going to sing. I don't even know the words of that song. But you are wonderful, okay? Hey, would you guys like to come inside with me for a minute? Is there any way I could invite you all inside? Now, you don't know this, but I normally do invite my nighttime friends indoors. And I always let them know that no matter what you may assume about most guys, my intentions are pure. My intentions are pure, okay? I just want to walk in and sit down for a minute And then I have to draw up that penicillin shot for Danny. And I'd like to walk over and get her while she's laying right there. Danny has been so wonderful. You guys may have noticed if you watched the video. Oh, I got something funny to say about watching the video. I got something funny to say about watching the video, okay? But no, if you notice, she stood for me. She allowed me to do things with her like she knew it was for her own good. And she trusted me enough to allow me to do what I had to do yesterday to save her little life. And for that, man, you just love having that. I remember that a couple of years ago, Danny's mom, who also had issues having a baby, also stood for me while we had to do the same thing with her. Guys, I will let you know now that I can't promise that the RV is clean. It probably is not clean. I've not really had time to clean. I've had so many other things going on. Come on, girls. It's so hot out there. Come on. Nikki, where are you, sweetie? Don't forget we have a RV cat now. Nikki. Guys, I'm going to invite you into my bedroom. You know what? I'm not going to do that because I done told y'all my intentions are pure. I will not be taking you to my bedroom. But what I will do is bring Nikki out to you all. I'm going to put you on this tripod right there. I'm going to let you stare out that window just for a moment. Nikki, sweetie, come here. Can I show my bed to everybody? Let me just show everybody real fast. They just want to see so bad. Just want to see Nikki so bad. So this is my hand so that you don't see the entirety of my bedroom. You don't need to see. Oh, you coming down? You gonna come down? Well, come on then. All right. That's not too bad. All right, let me grab myself something to drink. Could I offer you all something to drink? Water, maybe? Dr. Pepper, Sprite. We also have Pepsi Zero. I'll be having myself a water. Come on, Nikki. Come here, sweet kitty. Where you at? Stella, leave her alone. Look out, Stella. All right, you girls just settle down for a little bit, okay? All right. Well, hi to hello. Thank you for joining me. I'm trying to get my tripod set up. I'm not trying to have you stare at my Adam's apple. On the counter behind you is all of the cow milk replacer that we thought we were going to have to use. And more than likely we will, because whenever that little bull comes back from the vet, more than likely he will become a bottle baby. Y'all do realize that, right? 3 bottles a day. All right, well, here's cheers to you all. Gosh darn it. I thought I might have me a pair of glasses here, but I sure don't see any. So what I will do is run back to my bedroom right quick and grab me a pair so I can see what you guys are saying. Is that okay? I'll be right back. While I leave, I'll have you staring back out that window. I wish the window was cleaner. There's Roman. I'll try to zoom in. Hey, leave that cat alone. Girls, y'all need to both settle down. I'm gonna put you outside. I'm gonna put you both outside if you don't settle down. Okay. There we go. Well, what was happening is, now Trixie has been here a couple of times since I've allowed the cat in. But this is Stella's first time to see there's a cat inside the RV, and Stella does not like it. She does not understand why there's a cat in here. She doesn't get that for anything. Oh. Zoom out, Lester. You're zoomed in. Let me know when you're ready. We'll try it again. You are the sunshine. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank y'all for watching. We're very blessed to have you. And we're going to take care of our sweet Danny. And we will catch you guys on another video.